Former President Donald Trump has called upon his loyal fan base to stand against tyrants that support him.
This is your chance to take a stand against tyrants that support the one and only movement that can save our country and make America great again.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Or is it? Or is it a whoopsie? This was highlighted on Wednesday by Biden's rapid response account that has been highlighting the numerous Trump gaffes, which are fun. For example, when he mixed up Biden and former President Barack Obama, which it seemed like it'd be pretty difficult to do, but hey, he figured it out.
Obama!
And of course, also misidentified countries, and at one point, wasn't even sure what town he was in.
Whoopsie.
Okay. Now, the fact that he's continuing to go after Joe Biden's age and his mental acuity, mental fitness, while clearly being easily confused about where he's even at is kind of hilarious, but also a pretty good example about what's wrong with our politics these days. I mean, do we really want to see Biden versus Trump again? Because I'm getting kind of tired of it, of like, this like, are you old enough and fit enough to be president? Or are you going to drop dead on the job? Like, this is not something that we should be concerned about. This is not something that we should have to think about, whether or not our president has, like, dementia. But unfortunately, as we've seen with, for example, Mitch McConnell freezing up, or Dianne Feinstein literally dying on the job after, unfortunately losing her mental acuity, this is something that is wrong with our politics, and maybe something we need to start looking at. In the fact of we've got very, very, old people that are still doing these jobs, and again, it gets to a point where you have people that no longer know where they're at or what they're doing running the country. So again, I don't mean to turn it into an ageist thing, but it is something to be concerned about, because when we should be having discussions about policy, we're instead, having discussions about
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Well, but you don't understand. He aced that test, right? He aced the test, to make sure that his brain functions. But that said, if you're going to take anything from this, anything at all, at least listen to what Trump says and vote against the tyrants that support MAGA.